Hello, hello. How's it going? Wow, I feel like it's never been harder to get to this place to sit down in front of the camera and say hello. I don't know. Have you ever had that experience when you're on a roll and you've got your daily habits going, and then something interrupts the routine? And all of a sudden, it just becomes that much harder to get back in. Have you ever had that experience? So, um, we're doing this 30 days where I show up here live and share with you the process of what we're going through in our move here to Texas. So, we've made it. Today is actually day 20. I missed yesterday and I beg your forgiveness because it was just a chaotic day. And for those of you who are new, I've been reminded that there's a lot of new people following along. So, for those of you who are new, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Krissa Tejada. I am a Jesus follower first and foremost, and then I'm a wife. I'm a mother of three little people that are home that we're homeschooling, an 11-year-old boy, an 8-year-old boy, and a 6-year-old girl. And we just relocated from Montana down to Texas. And by way of like Nevada and Ohio and California and Colorado, like don't even ask where I'm from because let's just say that the most recent we've come from Montana. So we're now in just outside of Dallas, Texas, and we are so grateful. We are so blessed. We found this property that is the best of both worlds. We've moved all around the country trying to find the best spot. My husband and I have a home-based business and we homeschool, so we can actually live and work anywhere. In fact, my husband is he actually works primarily in Central South America, Mexico. And so being here in the south part of the country is ideal for him so he can get travel a lot easier. And yeah, we're just really excited to be here. And everybody has been so welcoming. So already we love Texas. Everybody's so friendly. And we're really grateful for that. I missed yesterday, like I said. It just was crazy. We changed time zones, of course. We're now in Central Time Zone, which is just an hour different, but it's really kind of thrown me for a loop. And because of that, stay tuned to the end here today because I have a special announcement where I'm going to be changing it up. So stick around. Um, so I just, again, like, who am I? Like, I'm Krissa, and I'm a homeschooling mom, and also we have a home-based business. So we love networking. We love supporting other people who are also um, entrepreneurs who have or desire to have a home-based business. And so we're always like just learning and gaining new insight on how to do this business from home with all the changes and everything that's evolving in our world post pandemic and whatever you want to call this chaotic world that we live in. So, really, I love just seeking the Lord's will and walking in obedience. So, the last couple of days, we moved in. Our pods were unloaded on Sunday, so just 2 days ago. And since then, it's just been a chaotic mess of trying to find things and just having boxes everywhere. And I'm the type of person that really likes organization and structure. So this is very difficult for me. It's been very challenging for me and my personality to look around my house and just see chaos. So I don't know if you can relate to that, but I'm having to remind myself over and over to give myself grace because I really am feeling like I'm not making progress, like I'm not getting much done. And that's very detrimental to me and my personality. And maybe you can relate to that. So backing it up to about, let's see, 19 days ago when we first started this journey, I shared a video, I shared some information, and there's a video called The Brain Dump. And really, the theory behind that is that not to overwhelm your schedule. So, if you're a busy mom and say you are homeschooling, you have like a home-based business, or your spouse is doing has a very what's the word, demanding work or career. So you're also supporting him and all of that. And so let's just say that you're juggling a lot, okay, like myself. It can be very easy to feel overwhelmed and feel like I can't get this done. And so I don't know if you can relate to that, but I certainly have felt that way since my daughter was born 6.5 years ago. I have felt that sense of overwhelm. And so learning through the years how to find a strategy or strategies to really be successful throughout my day, and how can I put together, set myself up for success, set my family up for success, set my husband up for success, that all together that we can create win-win situations, and I can really serve the people that God has called me to well. That's really what I'm hoping to do every day, is to serve the Lord and serve the people that He has called me to. And so it's easy to get overwhelmed when I have a million things on my to-do list. And so what I have found is just limiting my to-do list to just 3 things. And then of those 3 things, and I'm not talking about the everyday things that we have to do, like get the kids dressed and into their regular day-to-day activities. What I'm talking about is everything else, like the big projects, the big to-dos. Like if you have to make a phone call, you have to, if you have a networking event, like those are the big to-dos. And what I say, even from those 3 to-dos, to just pick one, to pick one of those to-dos that's really important to you, or in my case, I pick one thing that's really important, that if I get that one thing done in that day, then I can feel good about myself. It goes along with the progress principle, that it's something that's important to me, and that if I accomplish that, then I can feel good about myself. And adding to that, on our drive down here from Montana, we had many, many hours on the road, and we were listening to some phenomenal podcasts. And one of them, one of the key takeaways that I got was to reward yourself, and that consistent reward actually releases like a shot of dopamine. And those are the natural hormones that are good hormones that make us feel good and make us want to do the hard things every day. And it just really stuck with me. And so one of the things that I like to do, for instance, first of all, do the hard thing first. Get used to facing your fear every day. That's why I'm doing these lives. I do not like to be in front of the camera. I do not like to have to be on a schedule. It's been difficult, but it's actually showing up and doing the hard thing and creating new habits, creating new routines, and then rewarding myself afterwards. I did it. I feel good about it. And then, of course, there people reaching out, commenting. That's always helpful. But the idea behind it is just that I'm being obedient to what the Lord has called me to do. And so again, I just love serving other people, especially busy moms who are homeschooling or have a home-based business or desire to. That's what I really love to do. And so I got to show up every day for them. And also I have to show up for my family. And so there's just ways that we can set ourselves up for success to do that. So the brain dump, if you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. But really, it's just everything else that's not on your to-do list, get it out of your brain so that you can free up your brain space to do everything that you need to do. 3 to-dos, pick one that's important to you so you can feel good about yourself at the end of the day, and then reward yourself. If it's going out for a walk, if it's having a cup of coffee, if it's having, a cookie, like whatever it is that's good for you, to reward yourself for doing the hard thing. So if there's a subject that's really difficult that you are struggling with one of your children in homeschool, get that done first, and then you and your child get to have that reward, and then it becomes something over time. You're creating a new habit, and you're creating a good feeling attached to that hard thing. And the more that we face our fears and we work and we do that hard thing, the less that those big things, those fears, actually can stop us or stall us. And so I really encourage you to do that. And let's see. I think that's pretty much it for today. I don't want to go too long, but like I said, I missed yesterday, and I'm finding now that I'm on a different time zone that it's probably going to serve myself and you all better if I change the time up, because now I was doing it at 3 o'clock and it's just put us too late in the day. It gets really busy in the afternoons, right? And so I think it'll serve everybody better if I move to the morning. So I was thinking, 11 o'clock Central, which will be 10 o'clock Mountain, 9 o'clock Pacific, and that would make Eastern time noon. So that'll be the new time that I'll be showing up from now on. And again, like always, like I encourage you to go to the Facebook community page, Living on Purpose, because after the 30 days, that's where we will basically be communicating and keep this going forward. So make sure you're over there on Facebook. I also have my YouTube channel set up, and oftentimes we're streaming everything from the Facebook over to the YouTube page. So if you haven't found me yet, go over to YouTube and just search Krissa Tejada. It should pop up at the top, and you'll see my picture and my name. Just subscribe there and turn on your notifications so that you will always get notified when we go live, and you can capture all the information and keep up to date with what we're doing and the new stuff that we're rolling out, because we're really excited about where the Lord is leading us and our company and our business. And so we'd just really love to have y'all as part of the community and be able to support you and serve you in everything that you're doing. So be sure to check that out. And yeah, just remember to, set yourself up for success with those 3 to-dos, and just choose the one thing, right? If everything goes chaotic like it has been for me the last couple of days, if you just get that one thing done, feel good about that and give yourself the reward for that one thing. And for me, like I think the kids and I need to go out and explore, find an ice cream place here, and that'll be our reward for the last couple of days, because it's been pretty crazy. It's very difficult for my personality, for who I am, the way I'm made, to be looking around and see all this boxes and chaos and disorganization. So but I really love our backyard is so beautiful and peaceful, and so I'm going to spend some time out there and enjoy this beautiful day. So I hope that you too are also enjoying this beautiful day, and I will hope to see you all tomorrow. And again, new time starting tomorrow. We're going to move to, let me get my brain right. So it'll be 11 o'clock my time, which is Central Time, 11 a.m. So that makes it 10 a.m. Mountain, 9 a.m. Pacific. And okay, so 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain, 11 a.m. I should have written this down. Sorry, guys. 11 a.m. Central. That makes it 12 p.m. Eastern. And for those of you who don't know, maybe again, maybe you're new. I am a co-host for a show called Kingdom Talk Live, and myself and 3 other incredible women of God go live on the 4th Saturday of every month, and we cover relative topics to women and Christian life, right? And so this last month in March, we covered Pride, and coming up this in April, we will be talking about the things that we listen to. What is it that we are allowing to influence us by what we're surrounding ourselves with, who we're surrounding ourselves with, what we're listening to, TV, Netflix, podcasts, people, all of that. We're going to talk about that as a Christ follower. And we have a special group. It's a private group called the After Party for Kingdom Talk Live. And if you want to join that, we welcome you. Join the community there and continue the conversation as we continue to talk about pride and how it shows up in our lives and how we can overcome that as Christian women. And so there, every Wednesday I have the opportunity to pray for the group, and so I'll also be live there tomorrow. And so I invite you to check that out. And you can always text me, um, message me, DM me, private, like whatever it is, whatever device you're using, you can reach out to me, you can email me, get in touch. I will help you get connected to these groups that I'm talking about so that we can stay connected, stay in community, support one another, be able to network and help. Even though we're not in the same city, we can still support one another. We can network. So make sure that you are part of the Living on Purpose group and also Kingdom Talk Live. You will be blessed. And so that's it for today. I'm out. Have a great day. Love y'all. See you next time.